is a presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Any other use of this telecast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the Oklahoma Sports Network's consent is prohibited. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be used without express written consent.
And good evening, everyone. We're coming to you live from the Dick Evans Press Box here at Jim Darnell Stadium at Rose Field. And we are ready to bring you season number 6 of Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Once again, it's Jordan Ray and Tom Carpenter. And right now we are showing you the Carpenter Cam, as we call it. Something that we hope to add to spice up the broadcast from time to time. And truth be told, we actually are like Elgin yesterday. We're having some technical glitches. We will have a camera shot for the game between Piedmont and Midwest City, but right now it's not in the cards to show you the camera shot, but we will have it, and we're looking forward to it. But Tom, so Midwest City, you know, they had a big senior class coming this year. There were some transfers, but there's some move-ins as well. And there's still a lot of players that didn't transfer. There's a lot of names to get excited about here for the season.
Well, it's week 0.
Yep.
I mean, who knows what's going to happen? I think our defense is going to be pretty stout. It was like the OU game was coming on tonight, and they said, well, our defense is going to be good. We just have no clue about our offense. We've got some guys that are pretty good athletes. Going to crackle a little bit. We'll see if we can get that technical difficulty fixed. Anyway, we got some guys that are just going to have to step up on offense and show us what they can do. It's going to be a whole new look on offense, and I'm excited to be here. Weather's nice. It was nice and cool today.
That's right. It was not the hottest week 0 game we've had. That was another tough one, though, when we went to Moore 4 years ago.
Oh, mercy.
We had to be outside in that game, which we may have to do that a couple times this year. Hopefully that won't be the case. Okay, well, we want to thank Whataburger. And if you're watching from Midwest City, you're familiar with Midwest City, you might be like, which Whataburger? Well, both. We want to thank Whataburger for being an advertiser with us, allowing us to play the commercials, and that means it's for the entire school year, not just football. Whataburger, both at 2914 South Douglas Boulevard and the new one at 5925 Southeast 15th Street, both in Midwest City. Give your taste buds that winning feeling with the new boneless Whata Wings from Whataburger, available for a limited time. All right, when we come back, we will talk more about this game. We'll tell you we're not going to have the coin toss viewed for you, but we will talk about how the coin toss is going and starting lineups, keys to the game, and more. And you are watching Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network,
where sports is our middle name.
Whataburger's Buffalo Ranch Chicken Strip Sandwich is back.
Chicken strips. Chicken strips. Chicken strips.
Ranch, ranch, ranch. Ranch. Buffalo. Buffalo. Ranch. Monterey Jack cheese.
The Whataburger Buffalo Ranch Chicken Strip Sandwich. A beautiful masterpiece.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
Have you ever seen an insurance commercial and ask yourself, are they really telling me the truth? Well, guess what? They're not.
Somebody runs a red light and you think all of a sudden their insurance company's going to be all neighborly about it? Insurance companies aren't in the business of saving you money. They're in the business of keeping your money.
So remember, save our number in your phone so when tragedy strikes,
Call Robin Will.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business, and always remember, got hail? Call Cantrell. Call them at 405-642-8558.
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
Whataburger now has new premium coffee. That means a brand new taste with new flavors. And it's coming in hot and iced cold. New hot and iced coffee from Whataburger, just like you like it. For the first time ever, Whataburger has iced coffee. So hey, get vanilla iced coffee with breakfast, caramel iced coffee with a snack. And for dinner, how about mocha iced coffee? Or just get plain. Nothing wrong with a classic. New iced coffee from Whataburger, just like you like it.
State Representative Max Wolfley.
As a longtime Mid-Dell teacher, coach, and parent, I first ran for the legislature to ensure taxpayer dollars appropriated for education actually made it all the way to the classroom. That concern hasn't changed and seems even more important today. Thank you for giving me the privilege of serving the people of our district.
Max Wolfley, looking out for educators, seniors, veterans, and all of us. Recorded in our kitchen after midnight. Can you tell?
Whataburger's Buffalo Ranch Chicken Strip Sandwich is back.
Chicken strips. Chicken strips. Chicken strips.
Ranch, ranch, ranch. Ranch. Buffalo. Buffalo. Ranch. Monterey Jack cheese.
The Whataburger Buffalo Ranch Chicken Strip Sandwich. A beautiful masterpiece.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business. And always remember, got hail? Call Cantrell. Call them at 405-642-8558.
And welcome back to Midwest City Bomber Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. I promise we have a game cam ready for you. It'll be unusual, but we're hoping it works as our regular camera is not. But we do hope to have a good shot for you, maybe a shot that would be more to your liking here. Jordan Ray, Tom Carpenter here, and let's go ahead and talk about Midwest City injuries. There are no injuries. They have a couple players who are not eligible for this game but are expecting back next week. That includes Lincoln King, who they have big expectations for at wide receiver, and a transfer coming in. Name is Christian. They have high hopes for him as well. They're not going to have him today, but do hope to have him next week when Midwest City makes the long, arduous travel to Carl Albert. And with that, here is Tom Carpenter's Keys to the Game. And we have a new Keys to the Game sponsor we're very happy about.
Yes, we do. It's Intertwined Hearts Ministry, biblical-based counseling, mentoring, and spiritual direction for couples and adult individuals. Scott and Alicia Young both graduated from Midwest City High School, and their kids graduated from Midwest City. It's at 9107 East Reno Avenue. For the Piedmont Wildcats, Midwest City is going to have Roman Manila. I called it the Roman Manila era. If he's everything that he's touted to be, then they're going to have their hands full tonight, and we'll just have to see how he does. Their receivers are going to have to find a way open against the stout Bomber D-backs. Our defense has got a lot of seniors back there, a lot of experience. And then thing I talk about every year is win the battle of the trenches. For your Midwest City Bombers, young starters will need to be ready. We've got a lot of new guys, new faces out there, but they're pretty good athletes. We need to capitalize on turnovers, make some turnovers, and capitalize on them when we get them. And then, once again, win the battle in the trenches. It's the first game of the year. They're going to have to make a statement, see what they can do with it. Jordan?
All right, Tom. So let's go ahead and show you the camera we have for you right now, and we'll go ahead and remove the keys to the game here. We are about to – it's going to be a close-up camera. Our camera operator, Bernie Wren, is down on the field using that, and I think for some plays it could work out really well. So we will see, but we plan to, however it takes, we're going to make sure we include video of this game along with, of course, the audio. And you'll always see the score down in distance as well, and we'll keep you updated as to the clock.
And Jordan, with your play-by-play and my color commentary, they probably don't need a shot, but we can let them hope that can help them a little bit tonight, since we had technical difficulties and we've got part of them taken care of, but just not the camera. So
yeah. We also have a new coin flip sponsor. Louis this year will be the coin flip sponsor. We just ate there in Louis. Let me tell you something. I ate there also a few days ago, the one in Midwest City on Sunday evening, and I usually when I get a pizza, I'm the kind of guy that likes to get a lot of toppings on it. But no, not for a Louis pizza. Their pepperoni pizza is enough. And I got it. It was awesome. Louis, located at 6007 Southeast 15th Street. They're not too far from the Warren Theater in Midwest City. Louis, we're in your neighborhood. Got a far-up shot of the coin toss. Tom will describe how it's going. We hope to have some better coin toss footage for you later as the season progresses. By the way, number one, Tom, you know who that is? It's not It's not who we're used to. We're used to him, but not at that number.
I have no idea who.
That's Aiden Brown. He switched
okay.
from. No, I'm sorry. Number 1's not Aiden Brown. Number 0 is Aiden Brown. He switched from 24 to 0.
Okay. I was about to say number 1. I thought that was okay.
Yeah, Aiden Brown's number 0 now, so we're in the era of Agent 0. 38's Kewan Landrum. He is a great team leader, very vocal guy, but also just a great young man. I talked to him on the coaches show at Bricktown Brewery on Tuesday, and
Bombers.
It was really good.
Win the toss?
Other captains are number 65, Domarion Jones.
Defer.
Number 67, Deontay Buckner, a name we haven't talked about much, but we'll talk about him this year. And number 1, of course, is JoJo. We should remember that. Josiah Johnson, because he was such a good two-way threat.
Yes.
All right, so does it look like who's receiving, Tom? Were you able to catch that?
Midwest City deferred, and they're going to kick off from defend the east end, and Piedmont's going to – we'll see what they've got on offense to start off.
All right, let's go over starting lineups now. We don't have a starting lineup sponsor this year. We didn't last year, but this year's still young. If you want to help out Midwest City Bomber football, please do. We kind of need a camera. But beyond that, we take all – we love advertising for local places, so please, if you want to be a starting lineup sponsor, let us know. And as Tom said, this is the Roman Manella era, the start of it. We hope he's only a sophomore, as you can see, but big things are expected of him. We'll talk more about him as the game progresses. And I'm hoping for a few Thrillas in Manila, if you know what I mean. Jaheim Mahmoud is the starting running back. Wouldn't be surprised if he got a lot of handoffs as Midwest City now has taken the field with their players. And a 4-wide receiver set that includes JoJo. Number 5 is Chance Bubba Davis. They call him Bubba. His official name is Chance. And Darwan Davis, no relation, is number 15, the other receiver. And Justin Grand, who played some last year, is the 4th wideout. The offensive line looks like this. The 2 sets of Joneses this year will not be side by side, but they will both be playing tackle. Ari Johnson, a new name, is left guard starting. Junior Tom, he's moving. Humberto Ambrosio, that is. He's moving to center. And then the other offensive lineman who's new to starting is Deontay Buckner.
Cool.
Starting lineup for defense. And guess what? Those 3 experienced offensive linemen, the Jones twins and Humberto Ambrosio, they're also starting on defense. Now, they may not start depending on who gets the ball first, but we're expecting them to play a lot. DeMonte Jones, defensive end. Humberto Ambrosio, nose guard. Demarion Jones at defensive tackle. Andrew Reeves is what's called a spinner. Aiden Brown's what's called a viper. They have fancy names for defense these days, but these are basically like hybrid linebackers. Kewan Landrum and Mike linebacker. Hayden Parent, a weak side linebacker. Brandon Dixon and Dustin Anderson, the cornerbacks. Felix Fuentes, whose grandmother is advertising for us. We'll mention that later when we get to it. And Josiah Johnson are the safeties. And real quick, kickoffs are brought to you by AAA Copy in Midwest City. That is Felix Fuentes' grandmother right there. That's her business. And we love having her business aboard. AAA Copy for all your printing needs, your one-stop print shop, fan heads, T-shirts, buttons. Come get your prints today at AAA 709 South Air Depot in Midwest City. They're by Tin Gym. Also, this course can be brought to you by Tooney Buys Houses. They buy and renovate homes. They lease and own homes in any condition. Tooney Buys Houses. All right. Tom, any last thoughts before kickoff?
Let's get this party started. I look forward to a great year.
As well, and don't forget, Tom, Piedmont, last time they were here, scored more than 60 points against the Bombers. Short kick, but it's fielded inside the 5, goes into the end zone for a touchback. That's a good result for the Midwest City Bombers.
Nice kick.
And they don't have David Arriaga, of course, Tom, and it's going to be a hard leg to replace.
Well, he popped that one pretty good.
Yeah,
so.
he did the job there. That is Ruben Trejo. Great time to remind everyone I have a bit of a cough. Grayson May is the starting quarterback for the Wildcats. And, of course, Piedmont runs the flex bone. They'll look to run the ball early, often, and always if possible.
Nice stop.
They run it here, and Midwest City was able to close the gap pretty well. The Jones twins and Humberto are, though, I'll tell you, those three, Tom, the Jones twins and Junior, whether they're on the O-line or D-line, they are very physical, very tough.
Was it coach? I can't remember which coach I talked to. One of them said they were a beast. All three of them were beast in the weight room. That's where they spent the summer.
So there's about no gain on the play. It should be second down and 10. As Grayson May gets the call from his coaches. Again, going to his left.
Nice
Had
hit.
a bit of a running lane there, but closing the gap for Midwest City was Brandon Dixon, one of the starting cornerbacks, a senior who didn't play a whole lot last year, but he figures to be a two-way player this year for him. Third down.
Third down.
Third and 4. They got him wrapped up. Never
Okay.
30.
Trying to get the camera shot working here. Ernie, come back. We apologize. We have the frozen screen for you right now, but Midwest City's got to stop. It's fourth down.
Number 38 was keep on.
JoJo will be back fielding the punt for Midwest City.
Nice punt. Fair catch signal 4.
All right. And Midwest City will take over. Tom, did you catch what yard line that was at?
They're right at the 44, I believe.
All right, hopefully our camera will be working this time. We're going to try it again here. Good field position, Tom, for the Bombers. And now we'll see what the young Manella, the young fella named Manella, I'll try to have fun with his name from time to time. We'll see what he can do here. Midwest City starting at their own 44-yard line. And it looks like Junior and the Jones twins, after a good defensive series, but not a long one, will now be on the O-line. And already a little bit of confusion there with perhaps what play, but now Manella's getting it figured out. Low snap, quick throw, and it's dropped. That's Darwan Jones, number 15. Hopefully we'll call his name quite a bit. The intended receiver will be second down and 10 now.
I think he got a little jitters on that one. He should have caught that ball.
Well, it started with a snap. I think the timing of that play may have been messed up.
Hit him in the hands. That's what I'm always – I was never a receiver. I can't say anything, but –
Well, some of these receivers are very new. Here's Jaheim Mahmood, and Jaheim Mahmood right up the gut gets a solid gain from Midwest City into Piedmont territory, setting up a third and short. Now, that's the guy, Tom, that even though we're excited about Roman Manella because he's only a sophomore.
Yeah, Mahmood.
But Mahmood, with all the running backs from last year gone besides him, that might be the guy, especially early on right now as young Roman starts to get a feel for things.
We called Mahmood's name lots last year.
Towards the end of last season especially, a big run against Bishop McGinnis. Against Noble, he had 2. Andrew Reeves is in as a tight end. It's definitely 3rd and 1. That's a solid yard there. Man in motion. Handoff Mahmood. Can he get the first down? He can, and he can get a lot more as he gets well into Piedmont territory between the 30 and 31-yard line. Midwest City now threatening here. We hope they can get to the red zone. We'll show you why in a second as we look forward to introducing our new red zone sponsor in a few. But it is 1st and 10 Midwest City. Thanks to 2 strong runs by Mahmood. We got the Davis boys and JoJo left side, trips left. Mahmood right by Manella in the gun, going in motion. Swing pass. Oh, a Piedmont player almost deflected, but said Mahmood gets it, and he gets inside the 20. There is, though, a flag. What do you think, Tom?
Not sure. I was watching the running play. I know they had some good blocks up front.
Yeah, Piedmont player really sniffed that out, but he just got there a little late. And it's holding against Midwest City, so no red zone opportunity like we're hoping for, at least not yet.
Not yet.
And that's going to set him back a bit. So obviously Piedmont will take the penalty, so we're looking at 2nd and long coming up here. We'll see how long here in a moment. And looks like it'll be 10 yards, and then, yeah. We'll call it 1st and 20, Midwest City. Bombers and Wildcats, a rematch of the first round of the playoffs 2 years ago on Veterans Day. Not a pleasant game for Midwest City.
No, it was not.
But this is a very different Piedmont team. Midwest City's got a few players from that game. They're still playing because they played a lot of sophomores 2 years ago. Looks like we may have some referee confusion. Coach Hall is telling the head ref something. What could this be about? Could it be the yardage? Could it be where the holding took place? Because that determines things.
Should have been the spot of the foul, and I think they moved it up a bunch. 5, 10. And that's pretty close. 15 from where it happened.
Okay, they haven't moved anything, so whatever they were discussing with the referees, nothing is changing. Now they're switching sides of which side of the hash marks they're going to. So now it's near Midwest City's sideline. So now that's the far side. We got trips to the right.
It's week 0 for the officials too. So
yes, for some officials, it's always week 0. I'm kidding. I'm not. I did not mean that at all.
Better you saying that than me.
Yeah. Manella to pass, shovel pass, and caught by Mahmood, but he has nowhere to go as Jesse Knapp, who plays a spike position, brings him down. And Tom,
he's stout.
What I've said before on defense, defensive coordinators are getting more and more creative with names of positions. So for Piedmont, their D-line is called this: anchor, spike, nail, and hammer.
I saw that.
Spike and nail are the interior linemen. The anchor and hammer are the ends. 2nd and 20. That penalty for Midwest City might really prove costly here, but we have not seen Manella throw the ball downfield yet. He may have to here.
Let's give him his opportunity here. This may be his chance to show us what he's got.
Mahmood in motion.
Great snap. Oh, there he is, wide open.
Throws an out pass, and it's low and incomplete.
He was way open.
Perhaps a miscommunication with the receiver there, of course, was Chance Bubba Davis. And now we got 3rd and 20. I think what you want, Tom, is at minimum a play here that can put you in a comfortable place to maybe go for it on 4th down. Mahmood in motion. It's 3rd and 20.
Nice fake.
Throw it short again on a screen.
Ah, we needed a block.
And getting close to the 30. That's Bubba Davis. Now, Tom, you got enough yards that you might go for it here. What do you think?
Well, the kicker looked like he had a pretty good leg warming up.
Oh, there's no way they're going to kick. It's
I
either.
understand that. He's going to have to go for it. But
I meant punt as a possibility. They're not going to punt, though.
No, there wasn't punt for sure. And their defense gave him a 3 and out to start off with, and that's always a good thing to start off with the first part of the season. Oh, they got him jumping off sides.
Now, if you
they got Midwest City for moving. You got to be kidding me.
It's not to say like, oh, this may not be a bad place for David Arriaga. So 4th and 15. Whoa, and then Manel runs into a referee. I think the important thing here is, Tom, he gets rid of the ball. Doesn't take a sack. Just get the throw off, and who knows what can happen. Maybe a defensive penalty or a completion for a first down. Here he goes. He's going for the first down. Throws well into coverage. You almost want Piedmont to intercept that. They did not. And it'll be turnover on downs. Piedmont with solid field position will take over, and they'll have the ball for the second time. Sorry we don't have a clock for you. We are at 5:56 to go in the first quarter. Game tied at 0. First game for both teams. One thing I looked at with Piedmont, Tom, they scored over 60 points against Midwest City 2 years ago. Their first game of the season that year, I think they only scored 7. So sometimes their offense takes a little bit of time to click, so that's what you're kind of hoping for Midwest City, that
much improved.
Piedmont will also be rusty. This is a relatively new Piedmont team. Handoff. This is a good run for Piedmont, getting to the left side and making a man miss just through sheer strength. That's number 25, Carter Heinricher. I really don't know how to pronounce that correctly, but I'll do my best. Heinricher, something like that. He gets a first down for Piedmont, their first down. Here midfield, as that was a play that they definitely had success against the Bombers 2 years ago, too. That kind of a jet sweep.
Yep.
I think they're called A-backs. They got one on each side.
Timeout for
Coach Hall again. Not sure about something. Tyler Kay, the defensive coordinator, is trying to get his guys in position there. Well, Coach Hall's sure about something. It's the refs who he would say are not. Now the players will go back to their sidelines. Coach Hall's giving an earful to one of the refs. I think he was, or he's following him anyway. I don't know if he was necessarily giving him an earful.
Well, it's Jimmy Tribble on the sideline. I don't know what he retired last December.
Well, he didn't retire from coming to football games.
Oh, no. He'll always be a Bomber fan.
Again, this is a Toonie Buys Houses first quarter. Toonie Buys Houses are run by a Midwest City grad, Channing Chamberlain.
And it could have been a hydration timeout.
That's a good point.
They sometimes do that in the first part of the year.
Late August games, if you're going to do it, you do it now. Midwest City, of course, has not played a Week 0 game in 3 years, and they have not played a Week 0 game at home, I don't think, since before I got here, 2017 maybe.
It's been a while.
Yeah. They were at the cutting edge of Week 0 games. Now they're kind of all the rage. Del City also playing a Week 0 game tonight.
Oh, got in the backfield and
they almost got the quarterback for a loss instead.
He almost knocked the ball loose then.
He'll gain about 2 or 3. Felix Fuentes is one of the players who brings him down. Again, the quarterback for Piedmont, Grayson May. And their coach, Jeff Hall, no relation to Darrell Hall. So both coaches, same last name, but not related for sure. This is 2nd down 7, but the Piedmont coach said that he actually thinks Grayson May's got a really good arm. If they wanted to throw the ball, they could. But the thing is, they don't want to, and they normally won't, like right here. On the keeper, and to the edge.
Nice option.
And a big gain for Piedmont. Has no containment for Midwest City. That's Carter Heinricher. There's a late flag. There could be a late hit. Happened on the other sideline. We'll see what it is. But Piedmont is in business right now.
Personal foul. Face mask. That'll be half the distance.
So in the red zone is the Wildcats. They basically run the Wildcat all the time. Even though it's officially a quarterback, it's not a position player or a skill position player in there. They'll have 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Let's get one of those turnovers I was wishing for earlier.
Keep it right side. Oh, and they couldn't get the tackle, and that's going to cost Midwest City some points. A touchdown for Piedmont. Not great tackling for Midwest City so far. And scoring the touchdown for Piedmont, that's number 1. Bruton is his name. Oh, there it is. Dreandre Bruton. Piedmont leads 6-0. They have the same theme song as Carl Albert does. Make the extra point. That's Noah Ward, their kicker. And we have our first score. It's Piedmont 7, Midwest City 0 on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Have you ever seen an insurance commercial and asked yourself, are they really telling me the truth? Well, guess what? They're not.
Somebody runs a red light, and you think all of a sudden their insurance company's going to be all neighborly about it? Insurance companies aren't in the business of saving you money. They're in the business of keeping your money.
So remember, save our number in your phone so when tragedy strikes, call Robin Will.
Welcome back to Midwest City Bomber Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. And now we're going to have another kickoff for you, AAA copy kickoff. It's been Noah Ward kicking off. Midwest City needs a return here after a good return, ideally, after giving up a touchdown. Jaheim Mahmoud is back, and so is JoJo. So either one, you like their chances with the football. Oh, it's an onside kick. And Midwest City's not ready for it. It hits the ground. They got to fall on it. And they do. I mean, that could have been Piedmont's, Tom, very easily. But Bombers will actually have good field position now. Brandon Dixon did make the recovery. And Midwest City has the ball. And, Tom, we are very happy to have a new scoring recap sponsor, although it's now called Drive Summary.
Drive Summaries by Madison Country Cooking. Drive Summary brought to you by Madison Country Cooking, located at 4747 Southeast 29th Street in Del City. It's open from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Tuesday through Saturday, and I'm telling you, folks, that's some good eating. That was a 5-play, 64-yard drive, topped off by DeAndre Bruton, 10-yard dive.
Second series for Midwest City. Hand off to Mahmoud, who's had some success in the first drive.
Nice run.
And Mahmoud gets close to midfield. I think, Tom, everything was going well for the Bombers until that holding penalty. Gets into Piedmont territory. It's going to be the 49-yard line where Midwest City will have it on 2nd and 1.
Well, he also had that player that was open on that long pass, and he missed the target. Yeah, it's like you said, they could have been on the wrong page.
I give the benefit of the doubt to Roman, though, because, I mean, it's his first series. I can't blame him for having some nerves. But Mahmoud's not. He's experienced, so you want to get him the ball when you can. And they get to him again.
First down.
Up the middle and a first down at the 45-yard line. So he's been strong with the ball as Jaheim Mahmoud, and hope as long as they can avoid penalties, they can give him a heavy dose of this ball here.
Got 3:15 left in the first quarter.
The sun is out right now. It's facing Midwest City, so the Bomber players kind of look into the sun. A high snap. Mahmoud makes one wildcat miss. And then he gets brought down to 40. It's picked up by Piedmont, but they are blowing it dead. Boy, that's twice. You got a little scared.
The ground caused it.
You got scared when it was an onside kick by Piedmont that almost worked because the ball hit the ground, which should not happen. There, the ball was on the ground as well, but the refs say that Mahmoud was down, so no fumble. And Midwest City has a good situation here, second and manageable, second and about 6.
That onside kick, he should have waited for a fair catch. Coach, they need to be teaching that basic. Just call a fair catch.
Well, there's just so many things you got to get in for a week 0 game, and that may not have been one of them. Mahmoud get close to a first down. They're just running right up the middle here, Tom, and
they can keep
getting a little bit here and there. And again,
they can keep doing it. I'll be okay.
As long as they don't commit penalties, you're right. They can keep doing it. 4 yards of every play will work for you. 3 yards every play will work for you if you go for it on 4th down. In this case, it's 3rd down and 1. Again, Mahmoud gets a first down and more. He knocks down a couple of Wildcat players. And it's a 1st and 10 for the Bombers. He ran it right into number 8, Clayton Harrington, for a Bomber first down. It's worth saying that Mahmoud is, among other things, officially a Division I player. Thomas, he got offered by the Naval Academy.
Right.
So he is that good. And he's got the ball again. He's got it inside the 20. Squirts to about the 13-yard line. And here is our first red zone call. Sovereign Bank is our red zone sponsor. They were with Carl Albert last year. Now they're with both Carl Albert and us. And they're a red zone sponsor. Sovereign Bank, dedicated to empowering your financial goals and serving our community. Visit our location in the Middle area for all your banking needs. 2600 South Douglas Boulevard in Midwest City, 73130, member FDIC. Thank you, Sovereign Bank, for sponsoring Midwest City Bomber football. It's Mahmoud again up the middle. He's going to have a inside the 10, close to the 5-yard line. Not first and goal for Midwest City. It'll be 2nd and short. Midwest City can get a first down without scoring here.
I would say that's we can make that a new entree at Madison's Country Cooking because welcome Mahmoud.
That's right. The name, if you're not sure, is spelled M-A-H-M-O-U-D. Know the name. Even if you're just a casual football fan, if you're a diehard Midwest City fan either way. This guy is a dynamite running back. This handoff is to Felix Fuentes, and this is not going the same way as several Wildcats were there for him. So he'll be tackled for loss. Clayton Harrington, one of the Wildcat players.
I'm confused.
Well, we're going to go ahead and run the clock down to the end of the first quarter.
Oh, I got you.
Although not all the Bomber players know that.
Okay, now you started the clock. Okay.
So it's going to be 3rd down and about 5 to go. Now, Middle City might consider kicking a field goal here when we come back if they don't convert on 3rd down. But we're going to go ahead and head to the second quarter. You're watching Middle City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business, and always remember, got hail? Call Cantrell. Call them at 405-642-8558.
All right, welcome back to Middle City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. We're getting our camera shot ready to go there. We want to thank Bernie Wren for going down to the bottom of the bleachers doing this for us here. And we'll get a cleared up shot here in a moment. It's the second quarter between Middle City and Piedmont. Middle City threatening to score here. They have it inside the 10. It's 3rd down and about 4. That focus should set in soon. This is a Buffalo Wild Wings second quarter.
I'm thinking Mahmoud at the middle. We got our jumbo package in, that's for sure.
Apologize for the lack of focus, but we'll describe what's going on as best we can. Yeah, Manel's a quarterback. And the lead blocking back for Midwest City is Fenric Wren, who is cousin of our camera operator, Bernie Wren. Mahmoud, good pursuit by Piedmont. And they will stop Midwest City there. I believe that was Bradley Victor who made the great play, or Morgan Orr. I couldn't see the first number. So will the Bombers kick a field goal here? Again, Ruben Trujillo is the kicker. It looks like they will not.
Yeah, it looks like a long 5 if you can get them to jump off sides if that's what they're trying to do.
Not a bad idea. Yeah, we'll see if they take the snap.
Yeah, timeout.
Call a timeout, and we'll take a quick break. You're watching Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
Welcome back. It is 4th and 5. Again, we're going to try to work on that camera shot clearing up, but we'll describe the action for you. Midwest City's still going for it. Manella, he's going to throw.
He got a run.
He had a chance to run with it, and instead he's going to get sacked, and another stop for Piedmont. This one hurts as Midwest City had the ball near the 5-yard line and could not get any points out of it. It will be Piedmont football, although at least they have bad field position. Yeah, Tom, just looked like a little bit of indecisiveness on the part of Roman.
Yeah, he just questioned. He shouldn't have been doing it, and somebody else should have been blocking a little better. One of the backs, I think, probably had that guy for an assignment.
Hey, handoff. They try to run up the middle. Now, that's been taken care of pretty well by Midwest City. I believe that's Brody Maddox.
44, I think, is in the bottom of that.
44 is Ross Jones.
92. 92 is big boy.
Yeah, Brody Maddox and Ross Jones. 92 is Brody Maddox.
That's Bomber football right there. If you can stop them like that and wrap them up for no gain.
Well, the tough part's been the outside running for Piedmont. That's been where it's been hard for Midwest City to stop. May again. No, fakes it this time. It's a good fake. Bombers do eventually converge on him.
He's still short.
Gets a solid gain. Felix Fuentes, I think, brought him down. Third down coming up. It's third in a yard. Hayden Parent got the tackle. On 3rd and 1, the quarterback keeper, and it's going to be close here. He may be a little short.
They're going to probably measure that for sure.
Yeah, between the hedges, Midwest City's defense has been good against the outside running. Kewan Leonard with a tackle.
He got it.
And he got enough forward progress, did Grayson May, the Piedmont quarterback, to give Piedmont a first down. It's like a death by paper cuts feeling right there.
Nice.
First down on the keeper, but good pursuit.
Nice.
And they're going to bring May down near the line of scrimmage. Kewan Landrum was there.
Keep hitting him, and he's not going to want to run that anymore.
Second down coming up. May with the man in motion. He's going to throw it. And he gets hit as he throws. And
No.
almost caught, though. It actually had someone. There's a flag in the backfield.
Yeah, they held back there, but I was about to say, no, that was not Patterson interference because both of them have an object to get to the ball, and that's what they were both doing.
Yeah, I think the Piedmont fans started cheering like it was going to be roughing the passer. I thought it was a legal hit, at least at the beginning, and it is. Does Midwest City take the penalty, or they force a 3rd down and 10? What would you do, Tom?
I'd probably force the 3rd down, just decline it. But they're taking it, so.
I mean, you got 3rd and 10 against a team that doesn't really want to pass the ball. I'd probably consider what you're saying.
Right.
However, this is second and way long here.
Yeah, it is. If we can
it's
get
more than 2nd and 10.
Here.
This is like 2nd and about 22. As the ball is back at the 12-yard line of Piedmont, they got to get to the 33. So 2nd and 21, we'll call it. Bombers just need to avoid the long run here. Again, they go up the middle.
Nice. There's Bombers all over the place.
They get a little something there, but still going to be 3rd and an eternity for Piedmont. For the Wildcats, it's number 2, Jaden Fuston with the carry. All right, well, even though Piedmont's a running team, you don't want to take anything for granted here, Tom.
Well, they've practiced passing the ball, so let's. Coach apparently wasn't real enthused about it, but they may have been. Yeah.
They're going to keep it. No, they pitch it out.
Option.
And
nice play.
Not a lot of room, as that was the near side for him. Not the wide side, so it will be 4th down. They mostly ran laterally there. Hayden Brown with a stop, with a tackle, and Piedmont will punt here. Ethan Burns is their punter. Bombers with 2 back. Their 2 safeties, JoJo and Felix. So they can get some good field position here, Tom, and maybe finally they can knock the ball in the end zone. Bit of a low snap.
No,
very short
kick.
punt.
Horrible punt.
Probably yelling Peter down the field as Midwest City does take a Bomber bounce. And Midwest City, they've had good field position this whole time.
And let's take advantage of it. How about
it? We'll take a quick break. All right, we're going to go to the Carpenter camper right now as we're going to try to get the camera that we're using earlier fixed. 7:23 left to go in the second quarter. The second quarter brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings in Del City. Buffalo Wild Wings, where every day is game day.
We got a score right here.
You calling it, Tom? You calling the score?
No, just on this drive. We got to.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Fake the handoff. Manella airs it out left side. It's one-on-one coverage.
That's pass interference.
And it's overthrown and incomplete.
They could have called it.
Yeah, I think that's a good no call.
Yeah, it probably was, but we can only wish.
But, you got to keep it modest because you could tell Piedmont was keying in on Mahmoud and whoever else was in the backfield the last few plays.
We're stopping the clock. Oh, the clock's still running on an incomplete pass.
Yeah.
I think they reset it.
Clock is at 6:48. Second and 10. Oh, he fell down. He's going to go back from Midwest City territory, Piedmont territory to Midwest City territory. Sometimes when that happens, Tom, you get tripped up by your own offensive lineman.
Yeah,
I don't know if
it's a lineman, and you should be practicing that. But
yeah,
the lineman will get blamed for it every time. But the quarterback needs to be wary of where those feet are. We didn't need that.
So 3rd and 13 now. Yeah, it's just not often Midwest City does anything out of the under center, but they were under center there. It's not common. Manila airs it out, has a man diving for it. Well, he gives a good effort there, but incomplete.
I guess we better punt here.
4th and 13. Looks like that Midwest City receiver might be a little winded. That's Bubba Davis. And this was an adventure for Midwest City last year, but they got a little better towards the end. Is snapping the ball to their punter. Dominique Cochran is the punter. He punted some last year. See if he can punt a high one here. That's a very good snap. Better than any snap we saw last year. That's good to see.
Good bounce.
Takes a bomber bounce.
Oh, that was a bad move, son.
Yeah, he had nowhere to go. And Piedmont will get tackled at the 20-yard line. Anderson made the stop for Midwest City. Lane Whitworth with the return of about a yard or two for Piedmont. Well, Tom, I think the difference is the Bombers have had mistakes every time they've had the ball. So has Piedmont, 2 of their 3 drives. But one drive Piedmont executed flawlessly on offense.
Well, our quarterback has just flung the ball out there, and if they've been practicing that, the receivers need to be running to that. But I'm not impressed yet. He's going to have to do a little better than that to impress me.
It's got a really tough schedule too, non-district. This game, and then, well, you're familiar with who's next: Carl Albert and Del City.
Yes.
Won't get any easier for Manila or Midwest City.
Tackle better.
Again, they try to run the ball up the middle, and again, Midwest City's ready for it. Jashawn Grisby with a tackle. Piedmont does get about 4 yards on the play, so not a bad run. 2nd and 6.
The first guy that had him didn't wrap him up enough, and I'm glad the gang tackling is there. We need that, but
we got Junior in a nose guard for Midwest City. Let's see if he can be disruptive. Ross Jones behind him. They swooped
nice
on the
hit.
outside, and what a hit that was. Hayden Parent with a tackle in the backfield, setting up a 3rd down in a passing situation for Piedmont.
But will they?
That's true. What was it, 3rd and 20-something last time. They just were like, we'll see the punt. But this is only like 3rd and 7, right. 3rd and 6, which I guess you can still run the ball, too, in this situation, try to get the first down that way.
They've been getting pretty good yards on that option. So
I'm surprised they haven't run it in a while. May will drop back to pass, and he will be sacked.
38.
Keywan Landrum.
That's my guy.
The vocal leader of this Midwest City defense says this drive is done. And the Wildcats will have to punt. There is 4th, 12, and counting to go in this half. Midwest City will get the ball to start the second half. And hopefully they can get something right now in this upcoming drive. Ethan Burns to punt for Piedmont. His last punt was really short, not fieldable, if that's a word.
It's good and high.
This one will be fair caught by, I believe that's Felix Fuentes. And again, good field position for Midwest City. Not as good as last time, but still good enough that they can do something with this, as they will have the ball at their own 43-yard line. Piedmont leads 7-0, 3:47 to go in the first half. This again is a Buffalo Wild Wings second quarter for you. And we thank those of you still watching in spite of the camera shot we'd rather not have to use, but this is what we got.
Still looking.
It looks good right now.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
We know you'd probably all rather be watching the Carpenter cam, but that's just my opinion. But that's okay.
Another reason to be appreciative of those who are watching live right now is that you could be watching OU play. Only time this year that these teams play at the same time, Middle City and OU. Run up the middle, I believe that's Mahmoud. He gets only about 2, so Piedmont's starting to stiffen up there as well after some initial success from Jaheim Mahmoud. It seems clear that if Middle City needs to move the ball or wants to move the ball, they're going to need a couple of throws to soften up.
I'd like to see that on the first or second down would be great to throw one of those long passes just down the sidelines.
Well, they did last time. They did the last drive.
Yeah,
and it was incomplete, but they did do it on first down. And this is second down, so maybe we'll see something here.
Nope.
Manila handoff against Mahmoud. And he gains about 3 on the play. We're going to have the 48-yard line, a 3rd and 5. Clock is running. If you get close enough, Tom, do you consider going for it?
No.
Okay.
Depends on how close you're talking about
4th
it.
and inches maybe, but nothing else.
No, I wouldn't. I would get the field position and
so let's get the first down right here.
talk about it at halftime.
Mahim in motion, low snap, and Manel will just fall on it.
Good move.
First down.
We definitely got a punt.
That ought
to be called a timeout.
Now, Junior, I don't know if he's played center the whole time, but he's new to the position, and the center quarterback snap exchange has not been great this first half. Piedmont will call a timeout, anticipating a punt from Midwest City, as they lost a lot of yards on that play, so it's be 4th down and 12. We'll take a quick break.
14.
You're watching Middle City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Whataburger now has new premium coffee. That means a brand new taste with new flavors. And it's coming in hot and iced cold. New hot and iced coffee from Whataburger, just like you like it. For the first time ever, Whataburger has iced coffee. So hey, get vanilla iced coffee with breakfast, caramel iced coffee with a snack. And for dinner, how about mocha iced coffee? Or just get plain. Nothing wrong with a classic. New iced coffee from Whataburger, just like you like it.
Welcome back to Middle City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Here comes 4th and 13. Another good snap.
Different kicker.
That's a different punter. See if you got a name, Tom, on that. I missed it. Not a bad punt. Although I don't know why Middle City rushed to recover that. If you just wait it out, they run more clock.
Number 5 was a kicker.
That's Bubba Davis.
Bubba. I think they're questioning whether or not that receiver, guy receiving the punt, touched the ball.
Oh, you're right. That could be it.
It looked pretty close, but they apparently didn't think so. They didn't make any indication. If he'd signaled fair catch, it would have been interference on our part, but we didn't. Our guy did run into him, but he was not making any effort to catch the ball, and I think it could have hit him, and I guess they might have missed that one.
By the way, coming up, and after 2 minutes and 18 seconds of game time, you're going to let Piedmont scoot up something.
I don't know what that was about.
Yeah, the ball will be at the Piedmont or the Midwest City 35-yard line. Sorry, Piedmont 35. So the Wildcats got to go 65 yards. It's just important that, no big plays given up. But we got the La Herencia halftime show coming up. We will get the band. Here's May, upended at the 40, so he gets about a 5 or 6 yard gain. like Brandon Dixon with the tackle. Second and 3. Didn't get the first down. He stayed in bounds. The clock is running. Piedmont upping the tempo a little bit. Not much.
1:53 to go.
They got plenty of time to score if they can get some first downs here. They won't get it on this play. No, it was a good fake by the quarterback. Still won't get it. Hayden Parent had made the tackle, but another good fake by Grayson May there, and he got some extra yards because of it. And now a very makeable third down for Piedmont as we're now at a minute and a half to go in the first half.
Need one of those stops in the middle right here.
And this time I think they got it. They didn't get a stop on 3rd and 1 last time, almost did.
It's 4th down.
This should be 4th down. Do the Bombers call a timeout? I think the answer is yes, they will. They waited a few seconds to make sure it's 4th down. The minute 7 to go, they're going to call a timeout, so we're going to take a break. You are watching Middle City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business, and always remember, got hail? Call Cantrell. Call them at 405-642-8558.
Welcome back to Middle City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. It may have been an injury timeout as a Middle City player was hurt.
It was Ross Jones.
Well, glad he's walking off on his own strength.
He's a ball player, too. I'm really
liking
watching him.
Yeah, he's an important part of this team. We'll talk more about Middle City's schedule later on, but
he's bouncing around that nose guard, and the quarterback I know is watching him because he's really moving fast and bouncing to both sides. He has no idea where he's going to be. So I think I'm really liking him.
It's 4th down at Piedmont. Looks like they're lined up to go for it. Maybe try to draw Middle City off sides. They get a player coming in late.
That'd be my guess.
Put a man in motion. Now he stands up. That kind of indicates that, yes. Just trying to draw him off sides. Piedmont will call a timeout. We'll keep it here.
58 seconds left.
Yeah, now we can anticipate, Tom, that Middle City will get the ball back probably in the worst field position they've had yet. I think they've had 4 possessions and nothing to show for it. And the quarterback, well, one of the problems is he's not totally in sync with his center. So I think the reason that perhaps Coach Hall calls this timeout is to help Piedmont can make a mistake on the punt, or something that'll lead to a good return. But if they get the ball back deep, I don't think they're going to try much, would be my guess, especially since they get the ball to start the 3rd quarter.
There's Coach Wall still out there down on the
That's
line
right.
to block.
All right, well, they're still not really lined up and punting. No, they got a quarterback under center. That makes it look like they'll go for it.
He didn't get it. Oh, yeah, he did.
And it's close, but forward progress might be enough there. I'm surprised Piedmont did that. That could have
blown up in their face.
Yeah.
For a little bit, it looked like.
But it worked, and I mean, they're not a team that, unless they can get a big run off the edge, you know, there's not a whole lot you would think they can do on offense with this much time left, and they're going to reset the clock eventually here. After they reset the down marker, they should start to run the clock here. They are now. We're at 50 seconds. And now they're not in a hurry, so that makes it even more unusual that they went for it there. Oh, a flea flicker. Maybe this will lead to a big play. They do have a man open.
Golly.
And it is caught.
Number 25 caught that.
That now makes all sense in the world that they went for it.
Well, so much for worrying about his passing arm. He's got a good one.
Yep.
They're in three-point range at least. Oh, what are we doing?
That's Carter with a catch. Carter Haneker, I believe is his name. Oh, he's had Hanrahar. I could never get his name right.
Carter. We'll call him Carter. That's his first name.
I think Piedmont just called it. No, I don't know if they call it timeout. They're down to one timeout on the scoreboard.
They could have just stopped the clock and then.
Yeah. Handoff. And
Nice.
Good open field tackle. Well, they have a hard time bringing him down, but hey, Keewan Landrum eventually gets the stop. That took time, but that's also going to run clock now. Will Piedmont have time? They'll have time to run at least one play, but what will they do much more? Is it calling it 3rd and 10? It should be 2nd down. Unless they spiked it. Maybe we missed a spike. Keeper by May. He'll go nowhere. And that will probably be the last play of the half unless they call a timeout. They do. They get a timeout with 1 second. Well, they may try a kick with no award. I think we did miss a spike there, Tom. That's why it's 4th down. It doesn't really matter, though, whether it's 3rd or 4th down with 1 second to go. But we keep trying to anticipate what Piedmont's going to do, and their coach Hall, also Coach Hall, does their own thing. So they may try to throw it in the end zone here. Ball's at just inside the 15. So some teams would definitely kick here, and others definitely would not. It just depends on how you feel about your kicker. And they are going to kick. It appears they're going to just line up. Line up, yeah. Looking at that, should be no award the kicker. I'll tell you this though, it would give it's just 3 points to give Piedmont a lot of momentum if they get this. That's 3 points that's got to drive the Midwest City coaches nuts if they get it. Good snap.
He got it.
Kick is up. And it's good. Tough points to give up for Midwest City thanks to that flea flicker. And Piedmont will take a 10-0 lead going into halftime. We'll come back. We'll have the marching band for you and more. You're watching Mississippi Bomber Football, the Oklahoma Sports Network.
State Representative Max Wolfley.
As a longtime Mid-Delta teacher, coach, and parent, I first ran for the legislature to ensure taxpayer dollars appropriated for education actually made it all the way to the classroom. That concern hasn't changed and seems even more important today. Thank you for giving me the privilege of serving the people of our district.
Max Wolfley, looking out for educators, seniors, veterans, and all of us. Recorded in our kitchen after midnight. Can you tell?
Whataburger's Buffalo Ranch Chicken Strip Sandwich is back.
Chicken strips. Chicken strips. Chicken strips.
Ranch. Ranch. Buffalo Ranch. Monterey Jack cheese.
The Whataburger Buffalo Ranch Chicken Strip Sandwich. A beautiful masterpiece.
Sir, let me take on this halftime part and then tell me how it's done. We'll get back on there. You're doing a good job. You're starting to get the hang of it.
We might keep you. We'll vote at the end of the day. We might keep you.
Well, we want to pay you. You got to get that bank state stuff taken care of. You move your chair leg.
I'll take her money.
If you get to me on Thursday, you'll be good. Okay. There'll be plenty of time. Okay. First little bumper action. You know Max Wolpe? He's a state representative. He taught, I think, Carl Albert. So we're about to play his commercial, but then his opponent is going to be a fourth quarter sponsor. Tegan Malone. Well, we won't say anything about that on the air.
No.
State Representative Max.
I mean, you can't hear it, but
As a longtime mid-depth
he put together a very low-budget commercial here, and they both got a good deal. They both got a discount for what they're doing. But Max probably got a bigger discount.
Even more important today. Thank you for giving me the privilege of serving the people of our district.
But I think that Tegan Malone's campaign said they don't even have video commercials right
seniors,
now.
Veterans, and
Although,
all
I
of
mean,
us.
they could probably put this together on the
in our
cheap.
kitchen
You know?
after midnight. Can you tell?
Whataburger's Buffalo
Okay, I'll
Ranch
make this the
Chicken
last
Strip
one and we'll
Sandwich
come
is
back.
Chicken strips. Chicken strips.
Sarai, can you get the microphone from down there, the wireless mic, or have someone do it? You can boss someone around, too, if you want. Oh, do you want to move that camera where you're on camera now? All right, I'll give you some time here. I'll have to play one
The
more commercial,
Whataburger
probably.
Buffalo Ranch Chicken Strip Sandwich. A beautiful masterpiece.
How's that?
Have you ever seen an insurance commercial and asked yourself, are they really telling me the truth?
I would push it back. Someone
guess
push
what?
it a little bit this way.
They're not. Somebody runs a red light, and you think all of a sudden their insurance company's going to be all neighborly about it? Insurance companies aren't in the business of saving you money. They're in the business of keeping your money.
So remember, save our number in your phone so when tragedy strikes. Call Rob and Will.
They're open 24 hours a day.
Yes, they are. I work security at one of them.
Okay, here we go. All right, I think we were on the air there when we said I'm going to Whataburger, but that's because they're open 24 hours a day. We appreciate Whataburger for being one of our commercials we get to play. So we want to talk to you one more time about our halftime sponsor, and we put marching band on there because that's a big part of it, of course, is that this logo will be on while we show the marching band. And for the third straight year, it's La Herencia. And for the third straight year, we say they're the best Mexican food place in the Mid-Del area. Well, it's dine-in, carry-out.
I would say so.
Yep, using Grubhub or catering. Just eat delicious food. They're located at 6801 next to Jimmy's Egg on 15th Street. The phone number to call if you need to order some type of Grubhub or something like that is 405-931-3154, La Herencia. Well, Tom, over the off-season, not too long after you and I called us Midwest City Baseball on the Oklahoma Sports Network, we had an important member of the Midwest City football community, a Midwest City football legend, passed on, and you know him very well. We're going to talk more about it right now. Here's some pictures of him we'll show, including this one here with one young Cale Gundy when he was the head coach. Of course, we're talking about Dick Evans. This is the Dick Evans press box. I actually found this, Tom, of him playing basketball. This was supposedly him.
He was pretty good. Yeah, that's him. He was a pretty good basketball player, too.
But I know he meant a lot to you, so I'll give you the floor here. We're talking about Midwest City Bomber legend, Coach Dick Evans.
Coach Richard Dick Evans was born in September 27, 1937, and he passed away this last May 18th of 2024. And I wrote a little poem that I read at the funeral services, and goes something like this. Angels are lining up at the chutes in the heavens. They were making room for the new guy, our Coach Evans. He was our coach from way back during our Bomber days. To many, he was more than our coach in many ways. In 1955, he became a proud Bomber grad, went to OU, where I hear he wasn't half bad. 56, wed one of the pretty McGuire sisters. This is when they started on their lifelong adventures. Later, Mike came along as that oldest Evans boy, next Richard Jr., then Matt, their last bundle of joy. They would raise all three boys at their home on Idlewild. Lynn could look out and see every neighborhood child. U.S. Grant was a 3-year stop in his first coaching mission, then 12 with Coach Darnell, a great Bomber addition. He was Bomber head coach for the next 14 years. Few had that many wins in their coaching careers. He was more than our coach to me. Mike was my best friend back in the 7th grade when our story would begin. The Evanses would invite me to go to the lake. Don't ask Ma Evans about that float trip, for God's sake. He was Mr. Evans that taught us in driver's ed. Sometimes when I'm driving, I still hear him in my head. When he was golf coach, some of the golfers called him a crutch. You'll have to ask them about that because I don't know that much. As our Bomber coach, he stood up for every kid. He always put us first in everything he did. Remember when rowdy fans threw bottles at us? Our coach got out and Darnell yelled, "Evans, get back in this bus." Okay, I'm old. That may not have been exactly what he said. All right, y'all know that our Coach Evans really loved to tease, like running a trick play. He always did it with ease. His final occupation, one that made him so glad, our coach loved his last position, being called Granddad. When they called to let me know that he was near the end, it truly meant we were going to lose a friend. He didn't pull any punches. That was his approach. God has recruited a tough and loving man, our coach. So, dedicate that to the Evans family.
And, him and Jim Darnell, I only learn about them, but they two guys that cast big shadows, and it's good we have enough stuff here at a football field to name. We can name a few things after people. So we got the Rose Field, Jim Darnell Stadium, and here we are in the Dick Evans press box, and we need to mention that a lot this year. Coach Hall mentioned him without me even asking during the coaches show about how they're going to try to dedicate this season to him. And so, yes.
We had a anonymous donor. I should say his name, but I'm sure he's listening. But we had an anonymous donor give us some initials, the DE initials, and Coach Hall said we could put them on the helmets. They're on the helmets tonight. So
yeah,
those are pretty special, I thought. So
that's terrific. Well, we're going to take a quick break, and then our third quarter action will be upon us. And again, you're watching Mississippi Bomber football right here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Whataburger now has new premium coffee. That means a brand new taste with new flavors. And it's coming in hot and iced cold. New hot and iced coffee from Whataburger, just like you like it. For the first time ever, Whataburger has iced coffee. So hey, get vanilla iced coffee with breakfast, caramel iced coffee with a snack. And for dinner, how about mocha iced coffee? Or just get plain. Nothing wrong with a classic. New iced coffee from Whataburger, just like you like it.
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business, and always remember, got hail? Call Cantrell. Call them at 405-642-8558.
Whataburger's Buffalo Ranch Chicken Strip Sandwich is back.
Chicken strips. Chicken strips. Chicken strips.
Ranch, ranch, ranch. Ranch.
Buffalo. Buffalo.
Ranch. Monterey Jack cheese.
The Whataburger Buffalo Ranch Chicken Strip Sandwich. A beautiful masterpiece.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
Have you ever seen an insurance commercial and asked yourself, are they really telling me the truth? Well, guess what? They're not.
Somebody runs a red light and you think all of a sudden their insurance company's going to be all neighborly about it? Insurance companies aren't in the business of saving you money. They're in the business of keeping your money.
So remember, save our number in your phone so when tragedy strikes, call Rob and Will.
State Representative Max Wolfley.
As a longtime Mid-Dell teacher, coach, and parent, I first ran for the legislature to ensure taxpayer dollars appropriated for education actually made it all the way to the classroom. That concern hasn't changed and seems even more important today. Thank you for giving me the privilege of serving the people of our district.
Max Wolfley, looking out for educators, seniors, veterans, and all of us. Recorded in our kitchen after midnight. Can you tell?
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business, and always remember, got hail? Call Cantrell. Call them at 405-642-8558.
Whataburger now has new premium coffee. That means a brand new taste with new flavors. And it's coming in hot and iced cold. New hot and iced coffee from Whataburger, just like you like it. For the first time ever, Whataburger has iced coffee. Whataburger now has new premium coffee. That means a brand new taste with new flavors. And it's coming in hot and iced cold. New hot and iced coffee from Whataburger, just like you like it. For the first time ever, Whataburger has iced coffee. So hey, get vanilla iced coffee with breakfast, caramel iced coffee with a snack. And for dinner, how about mocha iced coffee? Or just get plain. Nothing wrong with a classic. New iced coffee from Whataburger. Just like you like it.
All right, welcome back to Mississippi Bomber Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Jordan Ray, Tom Carpenter here with you. And Tom, how about that last scoring drive for Piedmont?
That was a 60-yard drive on 7 plays. Ended up with a no award 20-yard field goal. It's brought to you by Madison Country Cooking in Del City. They have breakfast, lunch, and dinner along with daily specials and a new Mediterranean menu with gyros, kebabs, hummus, and Greek salad.
All right, we're going to have a kickoff sponsor as well. That's AAA Copy is your kickoff sponsor, and we're going to switch over to our camera down the field as we bring you the third quarter.
We call it Bernie Cam.
There's the Bernie Cam here. Another short kickoff, and Tom, this time, Midwest City did call for a fair catch, and they'll have good field position as they need to score here, down 10-0.
I think they heard me.
The third quarter sponsor is Valair Physical Therapy. Are you looking for a top-notch physical therapy service? Look no further than Valair Physical Therapy, your partner in wellness. They bring traditional rehabilitation. They have a dedicated team that offers a range of specialized services, including preventive screening, pre-op programs, and more. They're located at 7005 Southeast 15th Street, number 200 in Midwest City. Very close to Midwest City High School, in fact. All right, we're under the lights now. Maybe this is what Midwest City needs. They look to score, get something going here. Back to Jaheim Mahmoud on first down.
Nice jump.
Gets close to the 40, so about 4 yards there. We haven't seen too much of Jaheim Mahmoud on the outside. It's always been between the tackles with him.
Right. If they get him on the corner, maybe Katie bar the door. That'd be something they're probably looking at.
Manella Mahim switching sides there. And here is Manella handing off to Mahmoud again. Mahmoud with a big gain here. Oh, but he just got tripped up. Could have got a bigger gain, but he'll have a first down.
We'll take it. We'll take it. Move the sticks. Let's go.
Looked like Cale Hunter with a tackle for Piedmont, number 18, and he saved a big gain there. But a first down for Midwest City. Once again, having the ball in good field position. Can they make something of it? They did get inside the 10-yard line on, I believe, their third drive, but ended up turning the ball over on downs. Trips to the right for Roman Manella. Mahmoud switches sides, and then we got a penalty. We got a flag.
Legal procedure. Bombers.
And that just makes it harder to run the ball. Not that they won't.
Set them back 5 yards. First to 15. Midwest City.
So first and 15 now from the Midwest City 44-yard line. Just started the third quarter. The Valair Physical Therapy third quarter. Jordan Ray, Tom Carpenter here. We apologize for the not ideal camera shot, but it works. And we hope to have something better. And hopefully Midwest City will be better here on
Moved again.
2 straight penalties. Was it? You know, Tom, was it the same guy?
I'm not sure.
I'm sorry.
Well, they don't have it. The starting center, Humberto Ambrosio, is not at center right now. That's Dominique, the punter, also known as Dominique Cochran. So first and 20. Still run it with Mahmoud, but this time Piedmont closes on him pretty well, limiting the gain. Jesse Knapp
got a yard.
Brought him down, so second and 19 coming up. 10 minutes to go now in the third quarter. Plenty of time for Midwest City, but they got to make stuff happen on offense. They look just out of sorts. Doesn't get any easier for them next week as the Bombers will go to Carl Albert from Rose Field to Rose Stadium. Mahmoud, this time he gets past the first line of defense for a solid gain back into Piedmont territory. Ball marked at the 49-yard line.
That might have been one they should have thrown.
Sorry, not Piedmont territory. It's the 46-yard line of Midwest City.
Yeah, they're still short. But
yeah, I don't know why I get.
They might have thought about throwing a short pass instead of these long, these bombs he's going to throw in this one. And
another flag.
Again.
So from third and about, it was what, 13, third and 18.
5 yards, mark off again.
Boy, this is your first drive out of halftime, too.
There you go. Pull them out. They can't stand still. Get them out. Get somebody in there that'll at least stand still.
Yeah, by the way, I think Junior's in at left guard.
Third and 18.
Which was the position he played. No, he played right guard most of last year. They will still run it to Mahmoud, and Mahmoud, now he gets into Piedmont territory, still well short of the first down. You just can't run the ball with your running back like you'd like when you commit all those penalties and have it work. As the ball will get marked at the 47-yard line.
And they're staying in.
It's 4th and 6. You know what? Maybe they're going to try to draw them off sides, even though that would not be a first down. Maybe they just feel like they need to get something going here.
Mike, the ball.
It's a good snap. They will hand off to Mahmoud.
He got the first down.
And Mahmoud will get the first down. Amazing to get that first down, Tom, with all those penalties. But Jaheim Mahmoud got it done.
Are we considering a player of the game yet?
We should. We have a player of the game sponsor this year.
Well, there we go. Let's be looking at some stuff because he's somebody that's not quit out there. He's
I was thinking the same thing you were. We were looking at each other, too, when we talked about that. It's Felix Fuentes with a handoff. He gains about a yard. So one thing they'll be interested to see, Thomas, will be bring up 2nd down and 9 inside the 40. Does Midwest City have another running back they can rely on?
Yeah, because Mahmoud's
we'll see about Fuentes. Yeah, exactly. And they want to play him some at safety, but if they're going to keep giving the ball this much, probably not. And he's out right now. He's still taking a breather. Fuentes, the running back. Twins on both sides for Roman Manella. Fuentes, cross-line scrimmage, a better run there. Gains about a yard to the 38, 3rd and 8.
Big Willie Cruz.
I believe coming up.
6'3", 300 pounds, sophomore for Piedmont. Great tackle.
Yeah, that's a wall right there. Okay, so now Jaheim Mahmoud will be back in. Midwest City marching band drummers are really into this. Throw it short. And it'll be short of the first down, but that's JoJo with his first catch, I believe. Josiah Johnson gets inside 35. You got to get to the 30 for a first down. Well, I think they're definitely going to go for it with that play.
Yeah,
and also where they're at.
They're close enough now.
Not the spot I thought they'd get. Instead of 34, it's 35-yard line. So it looks like they got a full 5 yards. They got to get past the 30.
Get them to jump off sides even.
If you're not sure, then Midwest City might call a timeout here. And that's just the vibe we get from Manel. He's just not sure about the something. But then he's ready to go. And the snapping has been much better, courtesy of Dominic Cochran. Now the whistle blows. I think this is a timeout. Yep. Well, I think they want to draw them off sides, but also if they're going to run this play, it's too important. So you'd like to have all your timeouts, but this is an understandable time to use one in the second half. We'll take a quick break. You're watching Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
State Representative Max Wolfley.
As a longtime Mid-Delt teacher, coach, and parent, I first ran for the legislature to ensure taxpayer dollars appropriated for education actually made it all the way to the classroom. That concern hasn't changed and seems even more important today. Thank you for giving me the privilege of serving the people of our district.
Max Wolfley, looking out for educators, seniors, veterans, and all of us. Recorded in our kitchen after midnight. Can you tell?
Welcome back to Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. And there you see, Midwest City is going to go for it again on 4th and 5. Even though they were trying to draw Piedmont offsides, it was not. It didn't mean that they were going to eventually punt it. Huge play here. Midwest City is not converted to 4th down, I don't believe yet. And Manel will try to with his arm. And it's dropped. And that's JoJo. You don't expect that at all. He would have had the first down.
Yep. But that does show us that Manila's good at short passes. We ought to be working on those.
That was everything you could ask for from Roman. But that's just what you fear, Tom, in these situations. You get one scrimmage under your belt. Midwest City had 2 last year heading into week 1 to start the season, although that wasn't much prettier for them. That was a blowout to Carl Albert, but they're just so flat on offense. Defense has been better, and we'll see if they can continue to hold the line here. And this running back gets to the edge there.
Number 1.
That is Dreandre Bruton. He had the touchdown. Vander makes a tackle, but not before Piedmont gets the first down. That's something that they've had. They have not committed as many penalties as Midwest City, although Midwest City had a bunch just that last drive. And they've had success at times running to the outside.
Just when you think we got that young man corralled, he spurts out of there.
I'm surprised he doesn't get the ball more. He looks pretty good.
Yep, it's fast, too. That's for sure. Oh,
hand up right at the gut. Some over pursuit for Midwest City. It's going to be a first down for Piedmont.
Ran right by the handoff. Should have been smacking that guy with the ball.
Dustin Anderson, number 4, with the tackle. So Piedmont is the best they've looked in a while in offense, although they did score a field goal their last time.
And we go offsides. Yep, offsides Midwest City. I started to mention dumb penalties in my keys to the game, but I jinx us, but apparently it didn't matter. We've had way too many guys jumping offsides.
Yep, penalties have been a problem. Now the Midwest City defense really needs to respond here. 1st and 10 or 1st and 5 for Piedmont. That's a hard situation to be in on defense. And handoff will be close to a first down. There's a flag there that I think would be in the area of offensive holding.
I'm hoping. Oh, chop block.
About the same effect, right? As far as penalty yardage?
It helps. No, it's
10 yards from the spot?
I think it's 15-yard penalty.
Well, if that's even better then. Yes. If it's 15 yards from the spot, yeah.
Yeah, much better.
It's a 15-yard penalty against Piedmont.
Yeah, that's going to set Piedmont back to the Midwest City 48. They have to get to the Midwest City 28 for a first down, so we're looking at 1st and 20. It started out at 1st and 5, or actually 1st and 10, then it became 1st and 5 after an offsides. Now a 1st and 20. And the Piedmont quarterback, Grayson May, has looked good at times. Nice. Good at faking it, keeps it there, looks good there. That's a big gain for Piedmont. It's not a first down, but it'll make it where they can They're close to getting one as they get taken down to the 35-yard line.
Make it closer to being doable.
It's just hard to defend against those handoffs, those fake handoffs. So that's a 13-yard gain. Handoff. And a tough guy to bring down. Most eventually does.
How many yards after contact? Dragging him 2 yards.
Yep. Hayden Perrin made the tackle. 3rd and 2, and it's all, you have to think 4-down territory, so not what you were hoping for after 1st and 20 for Midwest City. Hand off to one of their A-backs. And that'll be a 1st down, and inside the 20 is Piedmont. DeAndre Bruton. Oh, there is a flag. Any idea, Tom?
I'm looking for the white hat. There he is.
Well, we got a Piedmont player down. Looks like one of their linemen. He's in some pain. Hope he's all right. But we'll go and take an injury timeout. You are watching Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business, and always remember, got hail? Call Cantrell. Call them at 405-642-8558.
On the play was holding against the Wildcats.
Welcome back to Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Injured player was Scott Logan, but he got off on his own strength, so we hope he's okay. He's a starting left guard for Piedmont. And then there's a holding penalty on Piedmont as well. And it makes it 1st down at the 28. So it's a holding penalty, but it's 1st and 10. Hey, on the keeper. Just a big hole for him. The holes are starting to open up some for Piedmont as he gets taken down the 21-yard line. Looks like Grigsby was in on the tackle.
You got to wrap up better on that. We can't give him 2nd and short. 2nd and 4.
No. It's 2nd and 4. Drivers run some clock for Piedmont, up 10-0 with the ball.
Hey, Jordan. Huh?
2nd down for May and the Wildcats as he takes a snap, hands off right up the middle.
Good stop. They're going to be short.
Limited gain there, looking for a 3rd down coming up. I think Terrell Chambray, who's a short but bullish nose tackle, Helps get the stop, and a couple of big guys coming in from Midwest City on this third down. Piedmont in the red zone. Bombers team needs to make something happen. They haven't really yet. May.
Ball's on
the
ground.
pitch. Ball's on the ground. I think Bombers have it.
There's that turnover.
Felix Fuentes. His grandmother is our AAA copy sponsor, and he just made the biggest play of the game for Midwest City as that takes out that scoring threat. Tom, was that a case of, was that that probably was the play design for Piedmont, but because he was getting hit, that pitch by May looked kind of risky.
Yeah, he rushed it, and he should have just tucked it under.
Yeah, you would still have 4th and short. A little bit longer than what you had before, but a big break for Midwest City. First turnover of the game. Bombers have to score twice, so they don't have a whole lot of time to spare here, especially if Piedmont can run the ball effectively, and they were running the ball effectively in that drive. Let's see if G. Mahmoud can run the ball effectively. The answer is yes. He gets brought down at the Midwest City 35-yard line, it appears. That's about a yard short of the first down, 9-yard gain for the mighty Mahmoud.
Now, this might be a time for a nice second and yard.
I'd have to agree because, well, you need to get some confidence with Roman Manella, and if not now, then when? And and this clock could go quickly. Oh, low snap, but Manella picks it up, and he just slides down. I'm surprised he didn't throw the ball away, Tom. That's going to lose yardage.
There was nobody out there.
That's a good point. I didn't see that part.
I was looking, I thought,
I still might throw it and see if the rest will call it. And I think the clock might stopped if they do. That's comes back to haunt them. That was a factor in the first half, was low snaps.
It's not like we can't.
He will not. Well, they do get a playoff apparently. I thought the clock strikes 0. That's Mahmoud. And Mahmoud will get a first down for Midwest City. So they'll have something to feel good about as we head to the fourth quarter there. Mahmoud taken down at about the 43, 44-yard line of Midwest City. Heading to the fourth quarter, your score is Piedmont 10, Midwest City 0. Watching Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Are they going on break? Are they timeout? No.
Whataburger now has new premium coffee. That means a brand new taste with new flavors. And it's coming in hot and iced cold. New hot and iced coffee from Whataburger, just like you like it. For the first time ever, Whataburger has iced coffee. So hey, get vanilla iced coffee with breakfast, caramel iced coffee with a snack. And for dinner, how about mocha iced coffee? Or just get plain. Nothing wrong with a classic. New iced coffee from Whataburger, just like you like it.
Welcome back to Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Fourth quarter now. Midwest City needs a score here badly as they have the ball near midfield. Jordan Ray, Tom Carpenter, excited for season number 6. Another low snap. They lofted up.
Oh, that could be intentional grounding.
That's 1st and 10. We'll see that, and that's a play where if it's intentional grounding, they'll wait to throw a flag. And maybe Singh got out of the pocket, so 2nd and 10. The snaps were going pretty good for much of this third quarter until the very end there. Thankfully, it was just 1st and 10, so there's still some plays for Midwest City here.
And there was no loss other than the down. So,
by the way, this fourth quarter is brought to you by Tegan Malone. Tom, is that what we agreed on?
Come on,
I should have figured this out. Well, it's Tegan or Tegan, but we're going to go with Tegan Malone. Another little snap on third down. Manel just falls on it. Unbelievable.
That wasn't my brother, though. Thank God.
it's just killing us.
Excuse me.
And they're going to make a sub because of it. But, you know, both players who play center, well, not even worth naming them, but both players who played center for Midwest City have been at fault here.
Just like they're going to yell at us because
They're down at 19.
Yeah.
She's going to get mad at us.
This is the drive we needed to score.
This lady's going to get mad at us.
We're going the wrong direction again.
Now you're hoping that you can draw a penalty. Some type of play that may allow you to go for it on fourth down. Malone is going to go for that first down. Pass over the middle is incomplete. Darwan Davis, the intended receiver. And Middle City will certainly have to punt here.
24 was on the coverage. Lane Whitworth, and he went down hurt a little bit. He's limping.
By the way, the fourth quarter we have for you is brought to you by Tegan Malone. She is running for this House District in the Midwest City, which has other parts of Oklahoma City in it. But Tegan Malone's a proud product of Middale School. She's a former Middale School teacher, a mom, and now runs a small business right here in Midwest City. She is running for State House District 95 to be a champion for public schools, increase access to health care, and put the people of Middale first. Vote Tegan Malone for House District 95 on Tuesday, November 5th. Paid for and authorized by Friends of Tegan Malone for House District 95. High punt to Bubba Davis. Doesn't matter who falls on it, but Piedmont does, so it's officially a turnover on Midwest City. But if Davis fell on it, wouldn't have mattered, as Piedmont will have the ball inside the red zone. The previous two punts were great snaps, Tom, and unfortunately they just couldn't keep that going.
Yeah.
I hope you take all these back. Okay. I got you, Boots. You know I got you. You need to put me on Barker. Please. Okay, because I've been trying to find a job.
Now, if you're Midwest City on defense, just got to figure out a way to keep them out of the end zone here. They had a 1st and 10 near midfield to start this fourth quarter, and it was just one bad snap after another, after another, after another. And now Piedmont will start their possession here from the Midwest City 14. And a touchdown and extra point will make it a 3-score game. May handoff. This is one of the A-backs that's hard to bring down. That's DreAndre Bruden, and the Midwest City Bombers defend him well there.
Okay, sorry.
So it'll be 2nd down and 10 as no gain on the play.
Hey, guys.
They can just string a couple of them plays together. Good defense, and then break down.
Have a whistle, a flag on the play. Probably a motion penalty on Piedmont, you'd think.
Holy moly, it's not against the Bombers. I don't like it.
There have been some penalties called on Piedmont.
So you're picking a 15 Wildcat.
Well, it's not the officials. We've actually had those infractions. They've been pretty obvious.
Yeah, no, the officials, I joke that sometimes they're always in week 0 form, but yeah, they've had a good game. I don't think there's been one controversial penalty yet. At least that I've noticed. I don't know, maybe Piedmont coaches will disagree with some of it on them. I don't know. May tries to spin his way out there. Forward progress, they're going to call it since before he even falls down. They're going to stop the play around the 17 or 16-yard line. Setting up a 3rd and long, and Midwest City can do it here. They can keep Piedmont from the end zone. Got to hold tight.
If they hold them to 3, there's still a chance of scoring 2 touchdowns, but we're going to have to do something on offense. It's just not.
And they could kick a field goal from here because Noah Ward really had an impressive field goal at the end of the first half.
Pretty strong leg.
Which that play is still a killer. That drive, that probably gnaws at Midwest City more than the touchdown drive. But it's all about this drive right now. It's 3rd and long. May will pass. Fires, deflected. Incomplete. You love that from Midwest City. It's going to stop the clock at 9:06. We got a 4th and 12 coming up.
Brown on the coverage.
I think this is a good place for Piedmont to kick a field goal, so I think they are bringing out their kicking team. This is around the same spot where they made a field goal at the end of the first half. They're going the same direction. This quarter, the 4th quarter, as they were the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, he kicked the last one from right at the 20. This will be a 22-yard attempt.
4th field goal try.
Let's see if Noah Ward can do it again. Good snap. Knuckleball.
Got it.
Is good. Another field goal for Piedmont. That makes the score 13-0. Wildcats over the Bombers. You're watching Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
13.
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
Welcome back to Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Here is a AAA copy kickoff. Midwest City needs a good return. They may get a solid one here. This is Josiah Johnson. He ran mostly laterally, but he does get to the 39-yard line. Again, that's a AAA kickoff. And Tom, how about that drive?
Drive summary brought to you by Madison Country Cooking in Del City. Kids 12 and under eat free. Look them up on Facebook and Google.
All right, can't wait to eat breakfast at Madison's, and I'm going to do so really soon. Probably not this weekend, but soon. And it might be a regular destination for me.
Gotta have a touchdown, guys. Come on now, let's get it quick.
They need 2 touchdowns, but they can only get 1 on each drive, so we'll see what happens here. Roman Manella, good snap, worth mentioning. Mahmoud, good run. As he pounds his way to the 48-yard line of Piedmont, so good field position for Midwest City.
Line up and let's do it again. Don't let.
Yeah, I like that. Play with some pace. Again, Midwest City needs 2 touchdowns. It's doable. They need to execute. Trips on the left for Manella. It's Mahmoud again.
We got an opening.
Mahmoud first down. There's a flag, though. It's probably, when you see 2 flags like that, it's probably going back.
Well, unless it's a face mask. I think it's not pretty. Yeah, it's against Midwest City.
Yep, just some killer penalties for Midwest City. Piedmont had more so been able to overcome theirs. But if you had the bad snaps for Midwest City, that's kind of the difference. There's just been, beyond penalties, bad execution there. It's not a killer holding penalty, though, for Mill City because
it is.
Well, I mean, it's not like, well, okay, now they're marking it back. Okay, I didn't know it was a spot foul. I thought it was going to be like 1st and 9. Nope. Looks like it's about midfield, so we're looking at our 45-yard line. So we're looking at about 1st and 16.
1st and too many has been
the
call every night. We can't do these long plays. We need to make them count, especially now with 8:31 to go.
Manel looking to pass.
Short
finds
pass.
his man. It's caught, and it's going to be a big game for Middle City. Looks like is that JoJo? No, that's Darwan Davis, and boy, he can run. Best passing play we've seen, Darwan Davis. And you know what, Tom? At some point, you're going to have to let him fly this passing game. Let's see what they can do. 1st and 10.
I'm liking his short game. His long game has been not pretty, but his short game's been actually,
I bet his long game will come. He's going to throw again. Bobs it up over the middle. Oh! Josiah Johnson, the intended receiver. It's incomplete. This is timing there, Tom, I think. At some point, they're going to complete those.
Yeah, we need them sooner than later, though.
Yes, I'm preparing for this is a non-district game talk, but still like to have this one badly. Screen down the middle to Mahmood. Boy, he's a violent runner.
He hammered that guy.
He's going to set up 3rd down, close to 4. Four down territory, no doubt. Mahmood, and he will not get the 1st down, so gains a little bit.
Went to that well one time too many. I'd go ahead and go for it. We don't have any choice.
Oh, look at that. There's no doubt. This is the game here. If they don't get this, Piedmont can very well drain the clock, and Middle City will run out of time. They may get the ball back again without any points given up, but will they be able to do much with it? I would not go away from Mahmood, but maybe you get to him in the passing game. Huge one here. 4th down. Good snap. Time for Manila.
He's open.
Caught. No, it's deflected, and it's incomplete. Josiah Johnson again, the intended receiver. What a rough night for him on the offense. Just frustrating. And it's frustrating because they've had similar issues the opening game of just about every season except for 2020, where they just make mistakes you'd hope they avoid. You're always going to make some mistakes, but so Piedmont in position now to really put this game away. Roberts did a 3 and out. May's going to make that hard.
87.
Good open field tackle. 87 actually is not listed. Oh, no, he is on 2 deep. That's Devin Walker.
That was a nice tackle. That's something we can have more of.
Not as familiar with him, but good impression there. That's actually a not-long game for Piedmont.
What?
6:25 left. We need to get the ball back, gentlemen.
Second down, handoff going sideways, but a good tackling there.
Tried to pull it out. That was good. Need some more of that.
A violent runner there. Aiden Brown with the tackle. We haven't called his name a lot. Doesn't mean he hasn't played a good game. He makes the play there. Love Aiden Brown. Great kid, great family. Also, the runner there for Piedmont, that Carter with the last name I have a hard time pronouncing, Hainrahar. He is a violent guy. He's a hard guy to bring down. Huge 3rd down coming up. Bombers have only 2 timeouts. 1st down here, probably looking at the game. Get a stop, force a punt. There's still a chance. Pitch it to the outside, and it'll be a first down for Piedmont.
More missed tackles.
That's the play that's got the Bombers. They've been tough on the inside, on the outside, not as much. And Piedmont, they're not going to be able to completely drain the clock, but they can definitely drain a lot of it right now.
Middle shot, here, right here. Yeah. You can see the football too. Somebody said to me, like, go talk.
Well, I hope these mistakes by Midwest City are completely out of their system when they get ready to take on the two-time defending champs, Carl Albert Titans, who are on a 25-game winning streak. Handoff right up the middle, and that's one of the better inside runs for Piedmont. So they'll get about a 6-yard gain. Now if they get a first down here, you're looking at a possibility that this is the last drive of the game. 2nd and 3 coming up here.
4:30 left.
No, I'm gonna do it next year because I come up with the drive to the highway. Yeah, they want me back in the team, so I'm joining next year.
He says Teagan, so I think we're getting closer.
Yes, this is the Teagan Malone fourth quarter. We really appreciate her advertising here. And she hopes to represent District 95. That's the first down for Piedmont. They're about to run this clock out. There's still 4 minutes to go. I don't want to make it sound like this game's that Mississippi won't have the ball back, but they're just. I think they're probably a bit gassed on defense and just frustrated that their offense is not doing more.
Me personally, I don't play none of that.
Just a frustrated group at the moment.
She thinks I was being dramatic in that she didn't say it.
Far cry from what that score was like 61-42 when these teams played 2 years ago.
A lot of scoring and very little defense on either side.
Yeah, and the snow.
At that point, I had
to yell at him. Played a factor in it to some extent. Another run for Piedmont. Now they're starting to get big gashing runs.
Yeah, we're just not bringing him down.
There's a combination of the fourth down that they didn't, another fourth down they didn't convert, and I think giving up that 3rd and 5 run. It's got the Bombers just in a position where they're not going to do a whole lot. But just more, I want to mention this also about Teagan Malone. We would love to have her come on one of the home games we have coming up. That inside run is stuffed by Midwest City.
I've known Miss Teagan since she was probably 6 or 7 years old. She's a youngin'.
Well, the district's interesting because it's not just Midwest City District, but it does represent a large chunk of the Midwest City High School part of the Middale District. Looks like we may have offsides against the Bombers, and that'll be a first down. And at that point, I think Piedmont can run out the clock unless Midwest City calls a timeout. Hayden Parent made the great defensive play earlier, but now he commits the penalty, so just add that to a litany of mistakes. And it's interesting, Tom, that even though the offense for Midwest City was disappointing, our player of the game will be an offensive player.
Well, that's true.
Jaheim Mahmoud was great, but did not get the help he needed. Midwest City will call a timeout here. We'll go and take a break. You're watching Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
I'm just waiting.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed, because your success is our success.
Welcome back to Middle City Bomber Football. This is again the Tegan Malone fourth quarter. Jordan Ray, Tom Carpenter. Bombers down to one timeout. Piedmont close to running out the clock. There is 2 minutes and 3 seconds left. Piedmont looks like they will have a win to start out their season. They will be in 6A2 this year for the first time in football. They were in basketball and other sports last year. They're run there going for about 6.
Good up, guys. Good up,
Second down coming up.
Good up, guys. Gotta get the middle of the ball, guys. Sorry. Okay. Middle of the ball.
Well, Tom, the thing is, last we checked, Del City was losing to Edmond Memorial, but that's a 6A1 team. And we don't know about Carl Albert yet. We know they have some unbelievably gifted players at the skill positions and some great speed. We don't know how their line's going to look or anything like that yet. We expect it to be good eventually if it's not good right away.
Yeah, they're losing some of their studs from last year, but I guarantee you there's more in the stable.
We have another timeout. We're going to go ahead and keep it here. So let's see if we can pull up for a second Middle City's schedule right here in this tab. There it is. So it's interesting, Tom, only 9 games, so 2 bye weeks. But it's a district where they can be very competitive. I think the key is going to come down to how they do against Lawton, MacArthur, and Bishop McGuinness. And they could, if they do well there and take care of business, they could get another home playoff game. And I think against a more beatable opponent, whoever that opponent would be. It would probably be like El Reno or Noble, because those are the 2 schools that went to the other district with Carl Albert. So, interesting schedule. You're going to have another week 3 bye. That's some interesting opponents that are new. Handoff up the middle, not quite a first down, but close.
We got to see down some guys.
Yeah, so Piedmont about to run out the clock. I think they have to run another play on 3rd down. I think they may be able to. I think they can take a knee actually.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they just waited out till after 40 seconds passes.
Do y'all big ones?
Well, Tom, you're gonna flag down Bernie, and you and him will. Hopefully you can talk to Coach Hall, and we'll go and say our player of the game. We'll name the sponsor in a second, but the player of the game, of course, is.
I got to say it right.
You've been saying it right.
Jaheim Mahmoud.
There you go.
First name is I always have trouble with Jaheim.
I'm not saying I'm
I like him, though. He's a good kid.
Piedmont's going to call a timeout here. That's interesting, but you know what, Tom? They'll give you more time to get down on the field.
You calling me slow?
I'm not
I'm just saying, it's good not to be rushed. Tom says he's calling it what it is after he puts his headset down, and he is now muted. At least his headset's muted. At some point, his wireless microphone will not be muted. We did not, because of our camera deals, get an instant replay out there, but our instant replay is going to be, again, triple elite, and we will have them heavily on there. We will have a heavy dose of triple elite starting next week, regardless of how our camera situation is. We thank those of you that stuck with us, as we had a very less than ideal camera situation.
Y'all are doing amazing.
Piedmont, they really don't even have to do this, but they're going, well, they ran a play. Not a big deal. They got a first down. Now they can run the clock out. They definitely could have taken a knee, I thought, but no, I'm sure Middle City has a timeout, so maybe not. They may not want to take a timeout for that reason. Now they can definitely run out the clock because they've got one final first down.
Over.
Credit to the 6A2 Wildcats. They'll be a factor in 6A2. They out-executed the Midwest City Bombers without a doubt. And they are victorious here again. This is the second time they've come to Midwest City and won in the last 3 years. Midwest City will go to Piedmont next year, of course, for that game. The Bombers will have a lot of seniors they'll be replacing. But hopefully they'll be ready to go for that one. That, of course, being next year. And no way these teams will be in the playoffs. Midwest City is in 5A, Piedmont's in 6A2. So, final score, Piedmont 13, Midwest City 0. A shutout for the Bombers. And hopefully it'll be the last time they're shut out this entire season. We know they got better games ahead of us.
Can y'all hear us through this? Can y'all hear us through this? Oh.
Want to thank, as we wait here. First, let's go ahead and say our post-game sponsor. Once again, for the third straight year, our post-game sponsor is Patrick Newby Farmers Insurance. The Newby Agency, they're your local Oklahoma Farmers Insurance Agency in Midwest City. They're family-owned and operated and have been serving the public for over 40 years now. Their office is located off of 29th Street near Depot near Tinker Air Force Base. Come by and see them at 560 West Boeing Drive, Suite A, or give them a call at 405-733-7671. And then our player of the game sponsor is Buffalo Wild Wings. So they're also a player of the game sponsor. They're located at 5500 Tinker Diagonal in Del City. Buffalo Wild Wings. Not only is everyday game day at Buffalo Wild Wings, but they have BOGO, which stands for buy one, get one free wing deals every Tuesday and Thursday. Please join us next week for Midwest City at Carl Albert. You can call it the Battle of the Roses because both teams have stadiums that have Rose as part of their name. Gary Rose Stadium for Carl Albert, Rose Field for Midwest City. Speaking of this, we also want to say for Gary Rose, the great head coach of Carl Albert and Del City, that our thoughts and prayers are with him as family's going through some tough times. Real tough times, but hopefully he'll get the comfort he needs along with the rest of his family and the Carl Albert Titan family as well. Something similar that Midwest City's going through with the passing of Dick Evans, although that was back in May. So you can see the team huddle for Midwest City. We were able to see if Tom Carpenter and Bernie, our camera operator, are going to be able to get Coach Darrell Hall. He's talking to his team right now. We're going to go ahead and take a quick break, and we'll try it again in 2 or 3 minutes here. You're watching Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Have you ever seen an insurance commercial and asked yourself, are they really telling me the truth? Well, guess what? They're not.
Somebody runs a red light, and you think all of a sudden their insurance company's going to be all neighborly about it? Insurance companies aren't in the business of saving you money. They're in the business of keeping your money.
So remember, save our number in your phone so when tragedy strikes,
Call Rob and Will. College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success...
All right, welcome back. We're going to turn on Tom Carpenter's camera. We'll see if he can talk to Coach Hall. He's probably saying something nice to Jaheim Mahmoud, as Jaheim Mahmoud had an excellent game. And if we don't get to talk to him here because of the loss, we hope to talk to him eventually. He's going to be one of the elite seniors.
All right.
I'm here with
Shaheem Mahmood. We think they're going to a meal after you. You're one of the entrees because you got the ball. You got to carry the rock a lot, and you did a good job. I was real proud of the line making a hole for you, and you doing what are your thoughts on this game opener?
The holes was there, but I was trying my hardest. But sometimes we just couldn't hike the ball right. Sometimes the ball wasn't passed right. We just got to work on that.
One of the things I talked about it last year. I tried not to jinx you guys this year, is but the dumb mistake. We got more dumb penalties. We got like 3 in a row, and I thought we can't win the game doing that. You guys got to get better at that. Let your line know that they can do it. I was impressed with them. We were pretty impressed with what they were doing. Guys need to tackle a little better. Granted, they had a full squad. They're pretty good ball players too, but we wanted to congratulate you for being our player of the game, and
thank you, sir.
We'll see you next week, and we can show Carl Albert what to do.
Yeah, I'll try to win that game.
Thanks, bud.
Yeah, thank you.
All right.
All right, Tom, thank you. Thanks, James, for talking us after a loss. And we'll see if Tom will be able to find Coach Darrell Hall. Again, Midwest City, the schedule is, excuse me, I'm battling a cough. Carl Albert next week. Del City the week after that. That's back here at Jim Darnell Stadium. We'll come back to you from Dick Evans Press Box. We want to mention his name often this season, as the Midwest City Bomber family will miss Coach Evans a lot. He meant a lot to Midwest City. As they're about ready to go, Tom Carpenter and Midwest City coach Darrell Hall. Bye week 3 weeks from today, so no Midwest City game 3 weeks from today. And then district play. And it'll be a different district. The big game will be against Bishop McGuinness in October at Bishop McGuinness High School. That's quite an interesting place to go call a game. There also will be a bye week, week 9. So Lawton MacArthur and Duncan will be the 2 remaining teams from Midwest City's district that are still there. That's how much things change. But there are some other teams that will be interesting. Southeast, Northwest Classen. So those will lead to some interesting road games. Let's see. Looks like it's Coach Hall about ready, so we're going to go and take the shot there. No, Coach Hall's talking to Midwest City Beacon reporter. At some point, Tom Carpenter will turn the mic on, and we'll hear Coach Hall's thoughts. But he's always been great after a loss. He'll just say things very matter-of-factly, and looks like we're about to talk to him right now.
We had Mahmoud's going to be he's our player of the game. I mean, there's no kid. I've seen that kid reach down and get extra yards that was all his, and I was pretty impressed with that. Some of you guys need some work. The dumb penalties, dadgummit, guys. I mean,
that's what killed us. I mean, we got a great. But we hold, and then we get we get behind chains, and now we act like we don't know how to play, and it happens several times.
But it's the opening season, and
yes. I mean, we should be more. I got a big senior class. I expect a lot from those guys.
Right.
I mean, you played a lot of games to be dropping balls, jumping off sides, getting beat on a pass. Same thing. It's like same thing in practice. Like, you can't stand here in cage. You got to get by this guy in cage. By the time you realize he's there, he's already passed you. Now you're chasing. That's why you have to get off the block. So things we've been coaching will continue.
Right.
Freak.
A new era starting at quarterback.
Yeah.
I wasn't impressed at first, bringing the ball too far. When we finally started throwing the short one, he hit some targets and they dropped them. And I thought, guys can't drop those.
Yeah, I mean, we dropped 2 first downs, 2 big first downs to keep drives going.
And I like I said, I was impressed with his short passes, and that's something that y'all can work on, and it's going to look good in our district at least. But we got like other guy, it's going to be. Carl
Yeah, I
Albert,
mean,
All City coming.
It's just always like that. I mean, the only people that's going to play us are teams that are good.
Right.
I mean, you call somebody that's decent, they ain't calling you back. They'll call other people back, but they're not calling us back. So we got who we can play, you know. And so it is what it is. So next week we got the Titans.
You know it's going to be a
I
tough
know it's going to be time to get.
It's still bombers.
Yeah, we got a couple things in place, but we got to go play. I'd rather go in there 1-0 instead of 0-1, but as long as I come out 1-1, I'm okay.
Right.
Thank you, Tom. Appreciate you guys. You bet.
Back to Jordan.
He takes it easy.
All right, Tom, thank you very much. Couldn't get the entire audio there, but we heard a lot of it, what we expected as far as Coach Hall's assessment of the game. And we appreciate his time once again. We hope to have a better setup for all this next week. But I want to appreciate all the help we had in spite of our technical difficulties. Bernie Wren, he was running camera in a different way than he was supposed to, but he did a great job. I want to thank Sarai Rawls for producing. And then we really appreciate a couple of new interns who were helping us out, Maya Hodge and then Dedrick Jones. And so we thank both of them, and we'll give them more to do when we get things settled as far as our devices go. Anyway, but we're glad we could bring you this game nonetheless, and we look forward to bringing you the entire season again of Midwest Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. So thank you very much. Again, please tune into our feed, our broadcast next Friday as Midwest City will take on the Titans at Carl Albert. We look forward to bringing you that game. For Tom Carpenter, I'm Jordan Ray. You've been watching Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Thanks for watching this presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network. Thanks for watching this presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network. Thanks for watching this presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.